AM 860 FM 95.1 KWPC. I'm Jordan Davis. Thanks for joining us this morning for Moving Forward. As always, want to say thank you to our host, or the sponsor of the show, Muscatine Power and Water. Say hello to Mocklink Phone, your new local phone company. Fiber customers get it now. Switching is easy, and you can keep your old number. Learn more at mpw.org. Again, I'm Jordan Davis. Thanks for joining us here for Moving Forward. Joining us in the studio this morning, Danni Zumwalt, the president, and Jenna, Wagner, the vice president of the Kiwanis Club of Muscatine, are joining us in the studio to tell us a little bit about an event that they have coming up not too far away, just on July 8th. So I'll let you two take it away. Danni, if you want to start, just tell us a little bit about the Kiwanis Club before we get started.
Sure. The Kiwanis Club is a service organization. We're nonprofit, and what we do is work to fund some different organizations in town. We have given to like Big Brothers Big Sisters, Spastic Paralysis, Flickinger Learning Center, things of that nature that we can give back to other organizations that help children. So the goal of this Book of Knowledge tour is to purchase a book of knowledge. It's a book that has basically an encyclopedia, dictionary. It has information on our presidents. It's just a great book for children, and
it's one book.
It's one book.
I did not realize that from when I was reading this. I was thinking just books in general, just educational books, but it's one book, so it's the Book of Knowledge. Interesting.
Yeah,
I've not heard of that.
And we tried it. I work at Flickinger Learning Center, and I actually took it to our site and let the kids check it out and look at it. And kids really like to have a physical book in their hand, and they really like that it was full of just a myriad of things. So we are having this fundraiser so that we can purchase a book for every third grader in Muscatine.
Wow.
So
That's really cool.
We're pretty excited.
So this is something to add to their curriculum, where it's something will it then be used in schools, or is it for each student to take home, like it's their book?
It is their book,
Okay.
but we have talked with the school district too, and they also approved it. So it'll help them get their work done and things of that nature, and it's just nice for them to be able to, have their own little book to take with them.
Right, take home and learn about. Now, I've had friends that, I have one friend who can name every single president in order, give you the years that they were president from, that kind of stuff. So having a book like that where it's got all sorts of interesting information in it, that's the kind of thing that can spur then what they're interested in. That's something where they can kind of dive into what they find to be a fun thing to do in the sense of education, where as for me, I preferred to read books, fiction books, stuff like that. That's what I enjoyed doing. But a lot of people can really get into educational books like this too, because some of their interests line up with that. So that's really cool. So that's the Book of Knowledge, and you guys are doing a fundraiser so that you can purchase every single third grader in the Muscatine community one of these books for them to have as their own book. That's a really big deal, and I'm sure that's not an easy undertaking, finding the money for a book for every single student. So this is going to be a big deal, folks, for you to be able to get out and help support and make this happen, and we'd really appreciate it. So it's Sunday, July 8th. You guys are going to be at Contrary Brewing,
Yep.
And they're a fun group. I you know what? I still haven't been over there yet, but I've been meaning to make it over because they've done this, and then they did one with Kids First Fund, I think, not too long ago too. So obviously they're taking their part in the community as well, and that's really cool. So let's talk more about the event itself. So it's going to be a dinner, if I'm understanding correctly.
$25 gets you a drink ticket, and it gets you appetizers.
Okay, so that gets you in the door, and then is there other stuff going on as part of the event? Is there going to be people giving, like, maybe a talk, or is there going to be any music, anything like that?
There'll be music.
And all of our Kiwanis Club members will be there to discuss exactly what we do, because a lot of people don't know what we do. We're kind of under the cover here, and we just help organizations. So this is another way to get our club out and let people know exactly what we do in the community. So we're looking forward to having some good conversations and having some new friends come and visit and support not only a good cause, but Contrary Brewery, which is one of our local businesses.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's a great way. It's almost a really fun meet and greet that you're also helping support something that you guys are doing as part of the Kiwanis Club. So you're going to be raising this money and hopefully branching out a little bit and letting people know what it is that you do, so that they are ready to jump on board as soon as you guys start to do something new, like something like this or anything in the future. So that should be really fun. $25 a ticket, folks. That gets you appetizers and a drink ticket. And you can help and join in and help get some kids. So these educational books, and again, the Book of Knowledge, every time I read that, it just makes me chuckle a little bit. The Book of Knowledge, because it really does sound like it probably is just a big book of knowledge. Now, I'm going to have to ask, where do you get these books from?
Actually, it is other Kiwanis groups have done this. Like there's a group close outside of the Iowa City that does it for their schools, and so that we went to a meeting there, and a couple of our Kiwanians had, and they saw the book and brought it back to us and said, let's figure out how to fundraise to get this for our students.
Interesting. Okay.
So several other Kiwanis
I
do
see.
that.
Okay. I'm just curious. Do you think I'd be able to find this book anywhere else? Like, if I wanted to go look it up later, would I be able to type in Book of Knowledge on like Amazon or something like that and be able to find it? Is it that kind of book, or is it a specific?
I think it's a specific one published for the Kiwanis.
I see.
So,
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So it's and because the Kiwanis is a nationwide, it's a nationwide international club.
Yeah.
So it's something that specifically they're doing. I see. That's really cool.
Yeah.
That really taking the initiative. And you know, these clubs, you don't think about it. Goodness gracious. We'll pause for a second. We'll be able to cut a lot of that out. Everybody's more than aware that we're in the middle of stuff. I don't know why we'd be getting a call from somebody. I apologize.
No, it's fine.
We'll jump right back in. What in the world was I saying?
International, the books.
Oh, that's right. It's an international group. So the Kiwanis Club is, the clubs have been around for a long time. This is not. There's certainly not anything new. You know, you hear about the Rotary Club, the Kiwanis Club, the Lions Club. All of those, they've been doing stuff for a really, really long time. But sometimes you don't think about the fact that these clubs are constantly working. Like, it's not you hear about they're having an event one time. This one that's going to be coming up. Oh, they're having an event right now. Well, the Kiwanis Club is getting together and do that. But I went to a Lions Club meeting not too long ago, and they were having meetings about all sorts of stuff. Like, they were talking about different things that they're going to be doing in the community.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't necessarily an event, but it was something where it's going to benefit the community, and you're not going to be on the radar, so to speak. So you guys are working constantly to do something good for the community. So that's really cool, and we appreciate the Kiwanis Club and the other clubs like it doing that same thing. So one more time, let's talk about this event that's coming up. So it's Sunday, July 8th from 3 to 6 at Contrary Brewing. Now, for those who don't know, it's 411 Mississippi Drive. I should count myself as one of those since I haven't been there yet. But $25 a ticket includes appetizers and a drink ticket. So you're going to be able to get over there, folks, and take part in this great thing and be able to raise a little bit of money to help get this Book of Knowledge from the Kiwanis Club as part of the Kiwanis Club Book of Knowledge Tour. Be able to get them these educational books for all third graders in Muscatine, which is a big undertaking, I'm sure, because I know how many schools that we have and how many kids I'm sure there are in the third grade. So that's really cool, and we thank you guys for taking the time to help make this happen. This is really cool. So once again, joining me in the studio this morning, Jenna Wagner, the vice president, and Danni Zumwalt, the president of the Kiwanis Club here in Muscatine. We really appreciate you guys stopping in to tell us about the Kiwanis Book of Knowledge Tour, a fundraiser to purchase educational books for all the third graders in Muscatine. They have an event, Contrary Brewing, Sunday, July 8th from 3 to 6 p.m., and it's $25 a ticket and includes appetizers and a drink ticket. You can stop by and help and join in the fun. Oh, where can they get the tickets?
Our emails are provided on the flyer.
Excellent. And where can we find the flyer on Facebook, or are there other places where you're more likely to find one?
Yes, please check out our Kiwanis of Muscatine Facebook page.
Excellent.
We have information on there. You can email us directly, and we will physically bring the tickets to you.
Great.
Jordan.
Great.
We look forward to seeing you also.
Excellent. I hope
Two
I'll
birds
be able
with
to
one
go.
stone,
Yeah,
Jordan.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you very much, ladies, for joining us. It's been a real pleasure talking to you this morning.
Thank you.
Thanks.
As always, this is Moving Forward on AM 860 and FM 95.1 KWPC. One more time, thanks to our sponsor, Muscatine Power and Water. MockLink is always Muscatine's fastest internet, and gigabit speed is coming. MockLink TV beats satellite and includes video and music streaming. New subscribers save big even more when you bundle. Learn more at mpw.org. Once again, this is Moving Forward. Thanks for joining us here on the voiceofmuscatine.com. Alrighty. Thank you very much, ladies. Goodness gracious. If I didn't answer